When a woman loses interest in her husband.
Yeah, that's bad. All right. When a woman loses interest in her husband.
You know what came into my head?
Yes, please. What comes?
R. Kelly's song. I'm not gonna sing it. It says when a woman is fed up.
When a woman is fed up, right?
There's nothing you can do.
Oh,
about
I was
it.
singing it when a woman loves. Okay, so this is when a woman. It's another song called "When a Woman is Fed Up."
Yes.
Right. There's nothing.
It's
Right.
like pulling teeth to bring her back.
Yeah, it's hard work. It's gonna be. See, thank you for starting with that. It's going to be extremely hard. Extremely hard. It's a very, very hard thing to do to get a woman who has lost interest. Okay. You have to. What I learned is that you have to be generous with patience and time. But there's a lot more that goes into that, right? But let me ask you like this: when a woman loses interest, what does that feel like? See, the thing is that I'm very aware right now that not only does it happen like a big and it's like completely done, fed up, the fed up level, right? But there's also losing of interest in minuscule micro levels, like in and out. People fall in and out of love,
Arguments.
right? Arguments.
You know,
moments where you don't
not
feel
being
heard,
appreciated.
you don't feel seen, you don't feel appreciated,
Yeah.
right? See, when a man doesn't feel appreciated, it's just like they don't appreciate me, but he feels somehow, but he doesn't express the emotion so much, right? But he still feel what he feels like, you know. But a woman starts to show it in their behavior, right? So what does that? Anyway, you just said it. Basically, not feeling seen, not feeling heard, right?
Overwhelmed.
Overwhelmed.
Unappreciated.
So overwhelmed. Sometimes it may not be the man's fault. Maybe a brand new baby, right?
Yep.
Hormonal changes.
Hormonal changes that the woman can't even put into words. That she doesn't know. She has no
Right.
She doesn't understand why she feels the way she feels. I'm telling you, I've been like I just started watching the show called Housewives of Salt Lake.
Okay.
And this is focused on women in
In Salt Lake, Utah.
Yes, in Utah. And there's a lady there that, you know, a couple of, you know, married women. There's one that just told her husband she needs space.
That's real.
When she told her husband she needs space,
When you watch this
The
video,
husband-
sorry baby, when you watch our video again, watch the intro. I need space is one of the slides that comes up. Continue.
right, when she said she needs space, the husband broke down.
Oh, he broke down.
He held her. He said, I know you need space. I'm going to give you space. But it's been 25 years of marriage going down the drain. The guy was in tears, and I felt bad for the husband, but I also felt empathy for the woman. Because in that moment, I don't know their backstory,
Right.
but from what I've seen so far, in that moment, she doesn't even know why she needs that. She said we've been arguing a lot, and she just need to be by herself.
So a man who knows a woman avoids argument with a woman.
Yeah.
I say that all the time. I will keep saying it. What do you mean? Because I know you will argue sometimes. So the point is, as much as possible, avoid it. Okay. Now there's a heart to avoid an argument, because if you avoid an argument and she feels dismissed, that doesn't work either, right? That's gonna work against you. But you can avoid argument by leaning in and listening to what she's trying to say without the need to respond in that moment in time. So you don't have something to say? I do have something to say. I just want to make sure that I'm hearing you, baby, that I hear you clearly.
Yeah, because
It's different from I don't want to argue.
when
I don't
men
want to argue.
and women argue, you might take it lightly, and it's hitting me bad. It's really affecting me the way you're talking to me. I am feeling disrespected. I'm feeling like, what the hell does this guy think he is? And if we continue to engage like that all the time, before you know it, that dislike will turn into
because argument is me saying I'm right and you're wrong.
Basically,
that's precisely what it is, right?
Basically.
She's just as guilty. There's no question. But again, I'm talking about you claiming to want to be the leader in this situation, right? So if you're claiming that you want to be the leader, especially, then you have to lead yourselves out of that argument vibe, right?
Out of that toxic situation.
It's toxic, you know. Not only, you just said he feels somehow, let me give you a shocker. He feels toxic to a man too. It's just like you're drinking soda, right? Coke, right? You like the feel of the gas in that moment. It's a high, right? But eventually, when you're bloated, if you're
like, what the
and and next time you're about to drink it, you're going to make that same mistake again. That's argument. Like, it's a high. You know that this is not going to go anywhere good. But then you really want to make your point. You want to be right. And the one thing about marriage is that you can either be right or you can have an awesome marriage.
Sure.
You know, it's not about right and wrong.
Who right help?
Yeah, everyone is right. Everyone is right already.
Right.
But when you try to make just yourself right, you're a loser because you're making your wife a loser, or vice versa. I'm just saying you're claiming to be the leader.
Or you're bringing the worst out of somebody else. I mean, we're both bringing the worst out of ourselves.
But you're claiming to be the leader. If you're claiming to be the leader, then hopefully most of the time you're the one leading yourselves, your family, out of that toxic vibe. And if you make it our duty to always lead you guys out of that toxic place, it's gonna backfire.
It's gonna turn into resentment.
She's gonna resent you. Okay? But she's wrong. I know. But guess what? It's wrong for everybody right now. And you're the leader. You know? So when a woman loses interest in her husband, it's not something that starts overnight. Right? It's something that started long
time
before.
And baby, I have to say this. I know a lot of men say they feel blindsided. But this thing has been happening years before. For a woman, when she's fed up, she's been going through it for a while. And she's been contemplating within herself, like, what should I do? And now she feels stuck and she's like, you know what? I can't take it anymore. Maybe it's not affecting her mental. She's like, oh, I'm done. I just want to be alive at this point.
Now, two things could be true at the same time. It is true that it's been a long time coming. It is also most of the time true that he's not seeing all that stuff you've been experiencing.
So he doesn't know that all the argument is, oh, that's my body. We're just, we're best
You're
friends.
the homie.
We're just, so you took that to heart? I was just joking. No, nigga.
Yeah.
That shit hurt. That shit hurt like somebody was stabbing me.
You're the homie. You're the homie. So DJ Dan said, don't sing it, Ola. Oh, was I trying to sing? Oh, what's up, Femi? What's going on? Yeah, I won't try to sing it.
Don't
You're
sing
right.
it before they try to cancel you.
Yeah. So you see what I'm saying?
Right.
Yes, it's been a long time coming, but I want women to also know that he's not lying. That he didn't see it coming. It came from a blind spot completely. Like the example I gave earlier. I really was in the car with you. I did not see the package. I did not see the package.
Dude, be wearing your glasses, okay?
Okay. But it's good to be. I think the half of the battle is when we are aware that we have this behavior, right? When we know that we can be complacent, things can be happening around us and we don't see it. That's why I keep telling them it's not about facts. Stop the facts nonsense. Facts over feeling. No, everything is feeling. Dumbass. Everything is feelings. If it's not your feelings, it's the other person's feelings. And you're just as responsible, especially if you're going to be the leader, to process all of that feelings. If you don't process that feelings, you put yourself in a blind spot. And then they come around 10 years later, I didn't see it coming. Well, I'm telling you now. Because it's happening in everyone's relationship.
Yes.
It's happening in everyone's relationship, and you're not going to avoid yours. And these are the bigger issues in marriages, not somebody doing you from the village. Okay? It's not somebody cheating. Okay? Cheating can absolutely destroy a marriage, but for the most part, it's little things like this.
Yes.
It's little things like this that makes a woman or a man, but mostly a woman, feel unsafe, you know.